Hello, this is Hoopy Guilo, back again playing Ace Attorney Phoenix Wright Trilogy. So we'll carry on from where we left off. September 9th, 9:52 AM, District Court, Defendant Lobby number 1. Well, I guess this is it. Yeah. One way or another, this case gets decided today. That was wrong. Ah, for Phoenix, look! Prosecutor Edgeworth. I received a call from the Chief Prosecutor's office yesterday. I was told whatever Mr. White says today, it will be the absolute truth. No matter how you try to attack his testimony, if I raise an objection, I have it on good faith that the judge will listen to me. What? Does White have the judge in his pocket too? So you're saying I'm going to be guilty. End of story. I will do anything to get my verdict, Mr. Wright. Anything. Why? Why? How can you torment an innocent person like this? Innocent? How can we know that? The guilty will always lie to avoid being found out. There's no way to tell who is guilty and who is innocent. All that I can hope to do is get every defendant declared guilty. So I make that my policy. Edgeworth, you've changed. Phoenix, you know him? Don't expect any special treatment, Phoenix Wright. Phoenix? Well, court will be starting soon. What? But wait! Your defense attorney isn't even here yet, they're not. I'll be defending myself. What? Okay, let's do this. September 9, 10 AM, District Court, Courtroom number 1. It's him again. I wonder if it's always the same judge. Court is now in session for the trial of Mr. Phoenix Wright. The prosecution is ready, Your Honour. The defence is ready, Your Honour. Mr. Wright, are you sure you're up to doing this? Yes, Your Honour. I'll be defending myself. Understood. Very well, Mr. Edgeworth. Your opening statement, please. As the details of the event are already quite clear to the court, today we'll hear the testimony of a witness to the defendant's crime. I see. The prosecution may call its witness. That went far too smoothly. Why didn't the judge ask Edgeworth why his witness didn't testify before? It's like he already knows why. Who's going to raise an objection about this? I suppose it's me. Mr. Edgeworth, you owe an explanation to the court. Why didn't this witness testify in the trial against Ms. Maya Fay? I'm ever so sorry. Mr. White is a busy man, and besides, at the time, I thought that Miss May's opinion was all that would be needed. Again, my sincerest apologies to the court. Excellent, Mr. Edgeworth. I appreciate your demeanour. Great, he gets to show off and I get nowhere. I would like to call Mr. Red White to the stand. Please state your full name. You wish to know the title of my personage? Your name? Yes, that is what I said. Oh dear, do my locutions confuse? Name! These two are great together. My name is Red White, but my friends call me Blanco Nino. I am the CAO, or to use a more common term, the President of Blue Corps. Did you know the victim, Miss Maya Fay? That would be a negatory. No, I did not. You were at the Gatewater Hotel the night of the murder? Correct. And you witnessed the murder from there? Why tell you what you already know? Very well, Mr. White, you may begin your testimony. If I can't rip this guy's testimony apart, I'm done for. Why do I always feel like it's the end of the world and I'm the last man standing? Ho ho ho! I hope you've made your peace with God, Mr. Lawyer. Huh? Let him have it, Phoenix. Okay, so it's been so long I can't quite remember how to do this. You can interrupt at any time, I believe. Let's see, it was about 9 AM, I believe. Do I check this? Ah. I was quietly perusifying, that's reading to you, some weird papers by the window. Then I heard a bedlam coming from outside, but the phone call was after 9. Surprised, I turned to look at the building across the way. It was then I saw him, a spiky-haired man attacking a woman with long hair. Can I present this? I can't yet, can I? Excuse me. Needless to say, that man was none other than you, Mr. Lawyer. I called Miss May over at once. She too was flabbergasted, of course. The victim, she ran away, but you gave chase. Finally, there was a terrible impaction. Then it was all over. If things occur to you as you testify, then I'm afraid the defendant is guilty. Very well, defendant. Mr. Wright. Your cross-examination? Yes, Your Honour. This is where I do it. Okay. Oh, I don't know if you see that, but apparently the Sims 4 can't update. I don't know if that saves on my video. So I got like an energy bar, so it's been about 9 o'clock, so let's have a look. So I can present that says 9. Your Honour, that statement contradicts this evidence. It does? I don't see anything contradictory. Huh, really? Objection overruled. Try to think before you make an accusation, Mr. Wright. Oh no. Whoops, that didn't go so well. Oh no, I probably shouldn't have done that. How do you know what time it was? Because I'm always absolutely perfect, you know? No, you're not getting away with that. You're so mistrusting, Mr. Lawyer. So, what was the proper term for secretary again? Anyway, Miss May ordered room service for 9 o'clock. It happened soon after the room service arrived. That's what Miss May said too. I'm going to hold back, I think. Because at least it matches. Or shall I press further? True, the bellboy who brought the coffee saw Miss Fay. But he testified he did not see you at the time. Oh yeah, this is your concern? Silly lawyer, Miss May received the coffee outside the room. Of course he could not see me. He would need an X-ray vision to pull off something like that. Tell us what you were doing at that time. I was quietly perusifying, that's reading to you, some papers by the window. Then I heard a bedlam coming from outside. A bedlam? It must have been when you attacked, I assume. We see. Continue. Surprised, I turned to look at the building across the way. So you're reading your papers until you heard that sound? But of course I'm no snoop peeping out of windows at night. No snoop. Yeah, right. You've made a career out of snooping. Also, I can ask anything I want. It was then that I saw him, a spike-haired man attacking a woman with long hair. Oh, I didn't ask about that. The victim dodged an attack and then ran. She did run. Oh. Let's have a look. I don't think there's anything. Let's first see what it says. So spiky head. Needless to say, that was none other than you, Mr. Lawyer. I called Miss May over at once. She too was surprised, of course. The victim, she ran away, but you gave chase. Then ran to the right. Let's try present that one. The witness statement is clearly faulty, Your Honour. I'm sorry, but I can't see nothing faulty. Oh no. I must be on the wrong track. Can you be a little more detailed about that? I think it's worth knowing exactly what happened. Of course. Comprende, I understand. The victim attacked by you and ran to the left. Can I send that now? No. Ran to the left, it says she ran to the right. You gave trace and struck her down. Are you sure? As you know, I'm always absolutely perfect. Perhaps you could change your testimony to reflect this new detail. The victim ran to the left, and you gave chase. Okay, now I know she ran to the right. Objection. Oh, I've got him because the music's changed. Oh, I've gone off completely. Wait, right there, Mr. Wright? Mr. White? You've dug your own grave. What is this? You said the victim ran to the left, but that directly contradicts Miss May's testimony. She clearly stated that the victim ran right. Oh, ho, 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 it's simple. You have misheard her. I think not. Look at the floor plans. The killer was here. And the victim here. If the victim ran to the left, as you claim she did, she would have been running directly away from the door. She would have been running into a dead end. Don't you find that odd? Very strange. I did say I run to the left. I did. Phoenix, look at his face. I don't think he's lying about this one. True. Maybe he really did see the victim run left. Ah, because he's watching from across the way. Oh no, because he was... Oh no, wait. So he did witness the killing. Wait a second. Mr. Wright? Yes, Your Honour. Miss May says right and Mr. White says left. Yes, and Can you explain this contradictory? Both are right because they're looking at it from the other point of view. Let's try that one. I think it's this one. Both witnesses are telling the truth for once. Ha! I doubt it. Rather, that does not clear up the contradiction. There's one scenario that would explain their conflicting accounts. What? Obviously, the witness was not viewing the crime from the hotel. From. Mr. Wright, what do you mean? Yes, what do you mean? He was not viewing the crime from the hotel? If he was not in the hotel, where could he have been? In the law offices of Fay & Co., of course. More specifically, he was standing here. Time to show the court where Mr. Take that! Okay, this is where he was. Look, when the victim ran for the door, if he was watching from this point, to him it would appear that she ran to the left. Please, this is no time for jokes in ill taste. That is where the killer was standing. Order, I will have order. Anyone disturbing the order of this courtroom will be held in contempt. Mr. Wright, what are you suggesting? Rapscallion. The postulations of the defence are a distortion of the truth, Your Honour. Indeed, they do seem a bit far-fetched. Aha. Ho ho ho. You provide us with so much entertainment, Mr. Lawyer. What now? He's laughing. The hilarity of the moment made me remember something. It appears I've been unclear, and for this I apologise. Mr. Your Honour, might I be allowed to testify once more? Very well, let's hear your revised testimony. Good luck, you can't fix a broken testimony, buddy. She ran to the left. Miss May's testimony was correct, as was mine. When you assaulted the girl, she first ran to the left, and then you hit her savagely. That is what I saw. Next, with the last of her strength, she ran to the right. You chased her and delivered the final blow. Now I think the autopsy report is used here. That is what Miss May saw. You see, you hit her twice. Don't you remember, Mr. Lawyer? That does seem to make sense. We'll be cross-examining the witness's testimony. You bet I will. I mean, yes, Your Honour. Miss May's testimony was correct, as was mine. When you assaulted the girl, she first ran to the left. Let's just get as much information as we can. When do you mean first? First, that's what comes after, what happens next. You do speak English, right? Please sit back, relax. I will try to use simple words for your benefit. First, she ran to the left, and then you hit her savagely. That is what I saw. I didn't hit anyone. Now, Mr. Wright. There's no point hiding things from this court. I'm not hiding anything. The prosecution requests that the defence refrain from interrupting the testimony. Mr. Wright, you have been warned. Why is he mad at me? Next, with the last of her strength, she ran to the right. You chased her and delivered the final blow. Final blow. Mr. Wright. The victim died from a single blow. What do you have to say to that? Now's my chance to hit him where it counts. Mr. White, wasn't you who told this court you were abso-positively perfect? I'll refrain from using this phrase from now on. Your Honour, if you could ask the witness a new testimony. The witness is obviously confused, Your Honour. I would like to request a 10-minute break. Yes, quite. Excuse me. The witness is confused because he's lying. I emphatically request that there be no break, Your Honour. Yeah, we want justice. Yay! Woo! Don't let him get away. Very well. If the witness will care to revise his testimony. The crowd's on my side. No slipping out of this now, White. Mr. White. Okay. Oh, well, you see, I looked out the other window and I heard that thing fall. Then the next moment, I saw Miss May run to the left. The killer, you, attacked her, but she dodged. And then she turned and ran for the door. And you did her in with a single blow. Thwap. Thwap, indeed. Very well, you may begin the cross-examination. Mr. Your Honour, my stomach, you see, it is hurting. Deal with it. This is almost over. Oh, you see, I looked at the other window when I heard the thing fall. You heard that thing fall? What exactly was that thing? That. The glass light stand. Right, the one that had fallen over at the scene. Phoenix, doesn't something about that strike you as odd? To me, no, but because the options come up, yeah, very odd. Yeah, that is odd. I'll press further. Mr. White. Huh? What? You're saying you saw the glass light stand? Oh, it's behind the corner, isn't it? Let's have a look. Yeah, so it's round the corner. Can't present it yet, can I? Yes? Then change your testimony to reflect that. So sorry, my bad. The witness will revise his testimony. Okay, of course. A light stand was lying on the floor when I looked. Do I present this? There's the floor plans to show it's around the corner? Yes. Mr. White. It was impossible for you to have seen the glass stand. What? Look at this. These are the floor plans to the scene of the murder, yes? Correct, Your Honour. Now, look. If you were to look through the window of the office, this is the area you would be able to see. Here. Well, note that the stand is not within the visible area. Well, Mr. White, what do you have to say about that? Ridiculosity. Mr. White, if you were in the Gatewater Hotel as you claim, you could not have seen the stand before it fell over. In fact, you wouldn't have been able to see it after it fell either. There's no way you could have recognised the broken shards as a glass light stand. So, when did you see the stand, Mr. White? It must have been the moment that it fell. And the only place you could have seen that from is inside the Fay Law offices. In other words, you were at the scene of the crime when the murder took place. Gah! I think I can see through the border. Let's just see if I can change that in a moment. Let's have a look at my options, because I think I can change this. Let's have a look. It looks like it's transparent. There we go. Let's make that transparent. Yeah, I can see through. I don't know if there was a funny animation with his head, but there might have been. No, not really. It's just on the table. podium. Mr. White, you did it, didn't you? Mr. Your Honour, I, Miss Mia. Mia? Heh, looks like we're about to get our verdict.
Objection!
That's fair enough, Phoenix Wright. What? I forgot about Edgeworth. Mr. White, I think the time has come. Shouldn't you confess your crime now? What? What? I said you should confess your crime. Ergo, confess that you placed the wiretap. Excuse me. The wiretap? Order. Mr. Edgeworth, explain to the court what you mean by this. Distinguished members of the court, Mr. White is slightly confused. Allow me to explain. I really don't like the way this is headed. As you know, Mr. White is CEO of Blue Car. He orders his secretary, Miss April May, to tap the law offices of Miss Fay. What does that have to do, Your Honour? The question is, when was the wiretap placed in the office? And by who? No, you wouldn't. Mr. White, in order to place a wiretap, you entered Ms. Fay's office. Am I correct? Correct. You are most correct, Miles. Give me a break. Yes, in order to place a wiretap, I breached the Fay & Co. law offices. That is when I saw that accursed light stand. Now I'm confused. Please explain to the court what all this means, Mr. Edgeworth. Gladly, Your Honour. Mr. Phoenix Wright has made his position quite clear. He has determined that Mr. White knew the glass stand was in the office. He has shown that there was only one time Mr. White could have seen the stand, at the very moment of the murder. Thus, Mr. Wright would like you to believe that Mr. White was the murderer. I see. However, it is a fact that Mr. White had been into that office well before the murder took place. When he went to place a wiretap, he could have seen the glass light stand then. Ergo, Mr. Phoenix Wright's theory is revealed for this baseless conjecture. It is. Mr. White, you testify to the court about this wiretapping. Leave it to me. I feel faint. It was beginning of September, the week before the murder. I had entered the Fay & Co. law offices. Of course, I had done so to place the wiretap. That is when I saw this glass light stand. So you saw the stand before the night of the incident. And this is how you were able to identify what had fallen over? By the sound? Correct, that is right. I see, very well, Mr. Wright. You may cross-examine. God, what am I supposed to do now? Good luck, Phoenix. It was the beginning of September, the week before the murder. Do you have proof?
Objection!
Miss April May knew the details of Miss Fay's phone conversation. This proves that the wiretap was placed before the murder. Right. I had entered the Fay & Co. law offices. Let's see, what do I have? Don't think I'm going to need that one. So when was the time on this one? September 5th. What that's about. That's going to be the key to it, I think. September 5th I'm looking for. Whoop. So what word? Something to do with that. September 5th. I think that's going to be the clue to it. Let's see what it says. Was it really that you weren't in the office, or was it Miss May? Unidentified fingerprints, several days old, were found in the Fay & Co. law offices. Those were obviously Mr. White's. And if I know Edgeworth, he's already run a check on those prints. Now, Mr. White, tell us why you went to the Fay & Co. law offices. Of course, I'd done so to place the wiretap. Why did you tap Mia's phone? This has no bearing on the current case, Your Honour. Do I still have the newspaper clippings? I don't. Blue Court is a detective agency of sorts. We have a responsibility to protect client confidentiality. That is when I saw this glass light stand. What else was in this one? So there's those papers in that. Did I take them out? Was that those? What does it have to say? Oh dear. Why did you notice something as innocuous as a light stand? The light stand was made entirely out of glass. It was quite stylish. So I guess it made a lasting impression on me. Such a beauticious thing deserves attention, does it not? That is all. Damn it, there's nothing there for me to press him on. Oh well, maybe he's rattled enough that I can bluff something out of him. It was the beginning of September, the week before the murder. When... Do you have proof? Oh, I did this before. I don't know what to do. I don't know what to put. It's going to do that phone call, but I don't know. Just as far as you go, Mr. Wright, the time has come for you to admit your defeat. You fought honourably. No more. I can't take this anymore. Mr. Wright, are you giving up? Yes, Your Honour. Uh-oh, I think I've lost. Phoenix, over here. I know that voice. Mia? Never give up, Phoenix. Mia? Where am I? The waiting lobby. What happened? Oh, right. I lost a trial. I was hallucinating. Ah, you're finally awake. That was quite funny. Hey, Phoenix. That'd be brilliant. Just pass it out every time he sees her. Gak. There's no way to greet an old friend. Phoenix, I want you to look at me. You're... Maya? Did you know the Fey women have strong psychic powers? When you accepted your defeat in court, it appears that was enough of a shock to awaken Maya's true powers. So Maya is channeling you, Mia. That's right, I am Maya, but I'm also Mia. Now I want you to listen to me, Phoenix. Maya never gave up. You can't either. That's what I came here to tell you. But we don't have much time, Phoenix. Now listen. You've already won. Huh? You have that receipt in the court record, right? Oh, yeah. The one you wrote Maya on. Phoenix Wright wrote that, not me. So what do I do with it? Look at the front of the receipt. The front? It's a regular receipt. Looks like it's from a famous department store. 1,000. Wow, big spender. Item, glass light stand. Date of purchase, September 4. September 4. That's right, Phoenix. I bought that stand the day before I was killed. Whoa. Now, what did Mr. White say in his testimony? It was beginning of September, the week before the murder. He said he saw the stand the week before the murder. There you go. I think the court is about to reconvene. Go do it, Phoenix. You know you're innocent. Now you just have to prove it. Right. Receipt updating court record. Aha. I'm constantly getting a notification that I can't update a game, which is very distracting. Court will now reconvene for the trial of Mr. Phoenix Wright. Is the defendant, rather, are you alright, Mr. Wright? Yes, sorry, Your Honour. I'm fine now. Then let's start where we left off. Lord Honour, there is nothing to go back to. The cross-examination of Mr. White is finished. All that is required now is for you to pass judgment on the defendant, Phoenix Wright. Your Honour, please give me one more chance. I promise you, this is the last time I'll ask you. But as Mr. Edgeworth has noted, the trial is more or less finished. Mr. Edgeworth, do you have an opinion on this matter? I say, let us give Mr. Phoenix Wright his last chance. Very well. You may begin your cross-examination. It was the beginning of September, the week before the murder. Do I present it now or... oh no.
Objection!
I might present a bit earlier, but look closely at this. See the word Maya written in blood? Whoa, you're grasping. I think not. Look at the other side of the receipt. The other side? Your Honour, would you tell the court what is written on the other side of that receipt? Well, a glass light stand. And the date of purchase. Why, that's the day before the murder. You see, Mr. White, when you allegedly entered Fay & Co. law offices at the beginning of September, the stand could not have been there. Well, Mr. White, can't get out of this one, can you? No, it's impossible. Uh-oh, he's losing it. Well, Your Honour, I understand there must be quite a bit of pressure on you. I think you'll agree you can't judge me guilty under these circumstances. Very well. Then that is all for the trial of...
Objection!
Not so fast, Phoenix Wright. What? No, I can worm his way out of this one. Oh wait, I forgot. It's Edgeworth. There is a certain thread of logic to the defendant's claims. However, there is no concrete proof that Phoenix Wright is innocent. Ergo, I would like to request one more day before Phoenix Wright is granted his freedom. I need time to make one more inquiry into this matter. Another inquiry? This isn't going to be another of those updated autopsy reports. This guy just makes up evidence as he pleases. This is bad. Oh no. better wait, I think. I don't know where he's going with this. I better hold back for now. I see, very well. Since there is no objection from the defence. Oh dear. Uh-oh. Postponed till tomorrow. No, they're not telling what would happen if it can't end this now. I should be sure to come up with, or just make up something. After Mia showed up, tell me after all. Mr. Your Honour, may I go home? Of course, thank you for your time. Gah! The witness will stay. Mia? Phoenix. Read this note out loud. Mia, what's this? Memo received from Mia. List of people's names in Mia's handwriting. Your Honour, if I may. You're quite persistent today, Mr. Wright. You bet I am. My life is riding on this one. I have something I would like to read in the court. I want to show my attorney's badge. Take that! Take that, whatever it is. The memo Mia had given me was a list of names. Many of them sounded strangely familiar. People in finance, famous celebrities. That's when it happened. So stop, desist, halt. But please stop. Make him stop. How? How did you get that list? Mr. White, admit your guilt right here, right now. Or else this list will be released to the press. I confess, I confess. I did it. I hit her. I hit Miss Mia with the thinker. Case closed, Your Honour. Well, I see no reason to continue this trial. Mr. Wright? Yes, Your Honour. You've done it again. That was quite a spirited defence. Yes, Your Honour. I guess you could say that. If only you knew how spirited it was. Well, this court finds the defence, rather the defendant, Mr. Phoenix Wright, not guilty. Yay! Do all court cases end with confetti? That's quite impressive. That is all. This court is adjourned. September 9th. Well, I never thought I'd be saying this again, but congratulations. You're lucky I was born a fae. I'm lucky I had both you and Maya on my side. I'm glad you made it. Thank you, Phoenix. You risked a lot to help me, and Maya. I won't forget it as long as I live. As long as you live? My time here is running out. Huh? Maya's powers are still weak. I can't stay here that long. What? No! There's still so much to say. Don't worry. I'm sure we'll meet again. Chief! I'm not the chief anymore. Phoenix, can you come to the office tonight? Say 9 o'clock? The office? I'll see you later. Chief! Maya! September 9. Fainco offices. Just going to check my... Being here, it's hard not to think about that night. You came, Mia. I was kind of worried you might not. Huh? Of course I came. Well then, I'm pretty hungry. How about a burger? Mia? Huh? Wahahaha, you should see your face. Mia? What are you talking about? It's me, Maya. Maya? What, did I look like my sister? Look like you were her. I might be able to use that. Oh, Phoenix, go to the store and buy me lunch, would you? Maya, why are you here? Because of this. See, Mia wrote me a letter. Take care of Phoenix for me. Take care of... Huh? She means the office. This office. someone has to help the new Wright & Co. law offices, right? And who better than me, Maya Fay, reporting for duty. Wait, no, on second thought, let's make this casual. Yo, Nick, Maya here, ready to get down to business. You don't mind me calling you Nick, do you? It's a great name. Mia said that's what your friend Larry calls you. Nick? You know what this means? We're partners. You know, when I think about it, it is Maya's fault I'm here now. But if it wasn't for her, I'd probably be in jail. Wright & Co. law offices. It's got a good ring to it. Yeah. Thanks, Maya. Maya? Mayor Mia, isn't it? You're Mayor. Good luck, Phoenix. I'll always be here, watching. Right, okay Nick, let's do it. Huh? Do what? Burgers, dummy, burgers. There's a great burger joint just down the street. Come on, time's a wasting. Okay, wait up. The end. Yeah, that was quite good. I messed up a little bit, and I got a trophy for that, and I'm on episode 3. Turnabout Sisters, the trophy. A brand new episode has been added. Turnabout Samurai. Well, I think that is a good place to leave this. Yeah. Oh, no. Did I click no? Oh, I didn't. There we go. Ta-da! Done. So I accidentally started recording the next bit, but like, subscribe, and please follow and add any comments. Thank you very much.